Hello, everyone, and welcome to game 1 of 1 between Focus and Sonik, taking place here on Turtle Rock. We see Focus spawning as the red orc here at what I will call the 9 o'clock position. Meanwhile, over here at the 5 o'clock position, we have Sonik spawning as the yellow night elf. Night elf versus orc, this 1v1 matchup just now getting underway. Yes, I am happy to not be casting night elf versus undead. Had to go back in time just a little bit in order to find a Night Elf versus Orc matchup. You know what, for some time, I felt like every game I was casting was Night Elf and Orc, but then when Night Elf and Undead just, for some reason, was always the best of 3, that actually became, this matchup's actually a little bit of a breath of fresh air for me right now. What will we be looking at during this matchup as the Blade Master now going to get trained? We are most likely going to be looking at Druids of the Talon. And because this is a best of 1 series, I am curious as to what the players are going to be trying to go for. Demon Hunter quickly makes its way out, going to finish off this 3-1-1 creep camp in just a moment. And the Demon Hunter does pick up a Gauntlet of Ogre Strength. Meanwhile, Blade Master going to sell his Scroll of Town Portal, pick up a Circle of Mobility, and go straight after this Ogre Magi. Now you can see that he's purposely pulling back with these units, but the Demon Hunter is going to be nearby. This could potentially be a problem, as he is now going to try and disrupt some of this here. He does have the ability to mana burn and get a little bit of distance. Is the Demon Hunter going to get the experience? No, he is not. All he has to show for it is a lot of damage taken. Demon Hunter now looking to back off here. Blade Master heading back down over here as well. He did pick up a Ring of Regeneration, perhaps the best possible item for him right now, since he is so low on hit points. Focus going after this Archer. Archer may get taken down by a Grunt here. One more shot. There it goes. Grunt with an axe in the back. Meanwhile, Demon Hunter has come across on the other end of the map and is now trying to take down some of these peasants. These peons. Peon's taking a bit of damage here as the Demon Hunter is slashing and dashing his way through some of these units. No immolation though, and that means that it will be rather difficult for the Demon Hunter to actually finish off a unit. There goes one very low hit point Peon jumping inside that burrow there, as the Demon Hunter now tries and escapes from that Blade Master. Blade Master does have Wind Walk, so should be able to catch up to that Demon Hunter if the Demon Hunter tries to escape. Blade Master now going back around the other way there. Is the Demon Hunter and the Blade Master going to exchange blows as the Demon Hunter, picking up Boots of Speed. The Blade Master unable to pick them up, pushes it back across though, as the Demon Hunter now heads back home. Now, we do see the Archer trick getting underway here, as the Archers are now going to be able to take down the Gargantuan Sea Turtles. One Shadow-Melded Archer preventing any of these units from getting within melee range, and the Archers are now just poking back and forth. The Demon Hunter will be forced to try and keep the Blade Master and the Grunt occupied during this time, since it does not take a lot to really put pressure on these Archers here. Meanwhile, let's take a look back across over here. Blade Master now heading off to the north. Demon Hunter just still sitting at level 1. Gonna be close to level 2, or gonna be at level 2 once this Gargantuan Sea Turtle is taken out. Demon Hunter now trying to come across inside here. Is he going to be able to disrupt anything? There is a Windwalk Strike. There is a Mana Burn, as the Demon Hunter realizes, you know what, I cannot stick around in this fight. Perhaps a Staff of Teleportation would be the best call right now in order to get away. Instead, he is purposely running around in circles, and this is his plan. He wants to disrupt as much as possible without actually losing this Demon Hunter. Demon Hunter now down to 129 hit points though, as we see down across over here, trying to finish off some of these other units, and this is purposely done to attack the other huntsman because he does not want to get this Demon Hunter to level 2. Alright, Demon Hunter down to 6 hit points. Is it going to fall? And what is it going to fall on? It is going to fall to the Blade Master, and now you can see that the Archers, is the Archers going to actually finish this? Yes, he does actually finish this here, so the experience was not given. This is a big deal. The Demon Hunter, now currently resurrecting, did not get to level 2. I thought perhaps the Archers would start focusing onto the other Nightcrawlers and other units here, so that the Gargantuan Sea Turtle would eventually get taken out. A little bit of a misstep and a reach there by Sonik, as Sonik now needs his Demon Hunter to make its way back out and quickly get to level 2. Beastmaster got the experience. Alright, so in all of this, the Beastmaster was able to get trained up, and now experience is given to the Beastmaster here, as the Beastmaster is now trying to run back around. Alright, Beastmaster did get some of that experience, which is extremely important. Demon Hunter now going to be popping out here in just a moment as well. He could easily get to level 2. There goes that Murloc, picking up some items. He does pick up a Ring of Protection +3, as the Beastmaster is still taking a little bit of damage. Staff of Preservation is possible. There you have it, as the Demon Hunter does run through here. Blade Master going to do a quick check to see that this creep camp was in fact creeped out. And now he knows what the actual strategy was. Back off to the center portion of the map, you see, well, it looked like there was the death of a unit there. Not quite sure. It probably was a wisp, since I do not see any corpse there, as the Quill Beast now coming in to get a little bit of an engagement. All right, Raiders are nearby. Tauren Chieftain does have Endurance Aura, as they are still running around here. Demon Hunter wants to get to level 2, as the Quill Beast does get a shot off onto that Blade Master, disrupting that heal. All of this is extremely important right now, as we now see the Spirit Walker joining in on the fight. Spirit Link now being cast, ensnare onto an Archer. That Archer has seen better days, as the Staff of Preservation will be saving one of the units and sending them back home. Focus currently in control of this game. He is able to put down a lot of pressure, and I think the Beastmaster and the Demon Hunter can, however, make a bit of a comeback. If they're able to perhaps get an Orc Burrow or two, that will reset things, as the Peons are now making their way out. Peons being brought forth into the field in order to be Spirit Linked, spread out some of that damage, and then allow Scrolls of Healing to heal that many more units. Back across in the center here, Tauren Chieftain still sitting at level 1, will be able to get to level 2. Meanwhile, back across here, you can see Quill Beast now coming inside here, looking to finish off some of these Orc Burrows. Raiders are now coming out as well, as we may see a Pocket Factory dropped right in here. If a Pocket Factory is in fact dropped right there, that could cause some problems, as we now see Ensnares now coming across. Raiders gonna come in and get some damage here. Demon Hunter going after some Orc Burrows, as we see a Mana Burn go down. Archer number 1, Archer number 2 taken down, as the Goblin Tinker is in a little bit of a situation as well. Staff of Preservation saves that Goblin Tinker. Meanwhile, the Demon Hunter is going to get ensnared and slowed down a bit as well. Meanwhile, the Clockwork Goblins almost finish off a handful of these units here. That is actually going to cause a bit of a problem still, as the Orc Burrows are now trying to perhaps shut all of this down here. All right, the Clockwork Goblins and the Pocket Factory has been taken out. You can see the Quill Beasts are trying to finish off some more of those Orc Burrows, and all of these low hit point units are going to, in fact, start mining up once again. Supply count, 35 over 50, compared to 48 over 40. Sonik, however, does have the all-important Cyclone on those Druids of the Talon. His army, however, is not large, so it is going to come down to a bit of who is in the better position to try and fight. If you can perhaps engage very, very well. There you go. There is a Fairy Fire now quickly cast. Beastmaster in a little bit of trouble off over here, as the Beastmaster does head back over once again. All right, Ancient of Wonders could uproot in order to try and engage. There's a little bit of damage there. Pocket Factory quickly thrown down, as the Goblin Tinker is ready in position once more. Clockwork Goblins, very, very, very short time life. Meanwhile, back in the center over here, Ensnare, Gargantuan Sea Turtle, now making its way back across. You can see that the Raiders is right there. There goes an Ensnare there. And yes, Sonik does know about it, but is choosing not to engage. I'm not quite sure if I agree with this. Choosing not to engage at this point is just giving your opponent a bigger lead, as we're now looking at perhaps more and more Druids of the Talon being added. Fairy Fire going to be coming in from those Fairy Dragons as well, and this is going to be important. Whether or not the Fairy Dragons are enough to shut down the disenchants of those Spirit Walkers. The disenchant of the Spirit Walkers are very, very high costing mana spells, as we now see, oh, here it comes. All right, there's a shockwave going across many of the units here. We are going to be going into an engagement. We should be seeing a lot of Fairy Fire, Cyclone now picking up. Legion of Doomhorn now picked up there. A lot of damage going across as we see Spirit Link being cast in multiple locations. All right, there we go. You see a Fairy Dragon, Mana Flare, Spirit Link all being cast across. No clear lines of battle at all, as we're still looking at a fight here. Shockwave now coming across as well, as lots of units are getting taken down. All right, Demon Hunter currently not engaging, not quite sure. Now going to be coming back in. There is another disenchant there, as the Raiders are getting taken down. Demon Hunter does pick up a Potion of Lesser Invulnerability. Other Druids of the Talon are trying to retreat back, and they are able to get in a lot of damage onto some of these units. Some of these Druids of the Talon are very, very low on hit points, but are still somehow able to engage fairly well. A lot of cycloned units are currently up in the air. There's another disenchant. Shockwave comes across as the Tauren Chieftain finds a whole bunch of low hit point Druids of the Talon, and there are so many units in the red, it is hard to keep track of who is actually in the lead. All right, Goblin Tinker gonna get taken down. There it goes. Demon Hunter, Scroll of Healing now coming back across, as we're now looking at more and more Cyclone picking up units once again. Demon Hunter could look to engage here. You can see the focus fire onto some of these units in the back, as the Druids of the Talon are just sitting in the backfield here, looking all right for now. All right, Tauren Chieftain now out of mana. The grunts and a very, very decent choke point, as the Demon Hunter now currently low on hit points there. All right, Beastmaster now looking to use a Scroll of Town Portal to get back out. The Demon Hunter purposely getting into harm's way, knowing that that Potion of Lesser Invulnerability would protect him for a little while longer. 33 over 50 compared to 56 over 70. As Sonik now finds himself in an uphill battle to try and stay alive. You can see the army discrepancy. The size was so large of a difference, as the Tauren Chieftain with double auras has his raiders moving around the map extremely, extremely fast. Back off to the north here, you can see one Troll Bat Rider. That Bat Rider could actually get taken down, and yes, it does, as the Beastmaster and the Demon Hunter are still heading back. We need to see a little bit of leveling come in from Sonic's and on his heroes in order to even stand a chance at this point. But the Shockwave at level 3, because we do not see a level 3 Demon Hunter, the Tauren Chieftain has been able to get off 1 or 2 more mana burns, which does melt down those Druids of the Talon. 42 over 50 compared to 50 over 70. Now we just see more and more gold currently being gathered up by Focus, as we're going to be perhaps looking at the Raiders trying to get a little bit more experience for the Blade Master and that Tauren Chieftain. Tauren Chieftain at 3, Blade Master at 4. As we're looking at an engagement here, Quill Beast going to go ahead and shut down this Great Hall before it does get up. But we are going to now see the Tauren Chieftain lead an attack inside the main base of Sonik. Ancient of War currently uprooted. There is only one Ancient of War here, and now the Ancient of Wonders now trying to engage as well. All right, siege armor from those raiders. It might have actually been a good idea to uproot yourself, even though you do take more damage from the Tauren Chieftain. All right, let's turn around. Here's the engagement. Blade Master now looking to engage. Mana burn onto the Tauren Chieftain. Wisp now being brought over as well. We see a couple of disenchants. Demon Hunter is in a little bit of trouble. Will he be able? Yes, uses the Potion of Invulnerability, as he is now fighting back through here. All right, Pocket Factory now currently up. Demon Hunter wants to go after some of these units, as the Demon Hunter needs to heal back up again. Raiders, however, going to go ahead and tear apart all of these Druids of the Talon, and that is pretty much going to be it here. The Spirit Walkers dealing so much range damage that the Druids of the Talon cannot walk away quickly enough. Demon Hunter back into the fray, but only sitting at level 2. You can see that the Spirit Walkers are going to be able to engage. Blade Master sitting at 4 does get mana burned again. And even if Focus loses this Blade Master, I do not believe Sonik has enough to really punish his opponent, as the remaining units are just far too numerous. All right, Blade Master going to go ahead and try and break through again. There is some more Cyclone coming in. More engagements coming across. There goes one Raider, as the Druid of the Talon going to get taken out as well. Demon Hunter very, very much in trouble. Is he going to get staffed to preservation? Yes, he does, as the Beastmaster now currently trying to stay alive, and the Tinker is going to be unable to Staff of Preservation his own Beastmaster back home. Ancient of War still engaging in this fight. Raider is now engaging as well, as the Beastmaster has fallen. Let's take a look. Demon Hunter still going after some more units, and the Demon Hunter currently in snare gets taken out, and I believe that is going to be the game. Focus taking out Sonik 1-0 in this best of 1. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed it.